Hey guys, today I got this 6K forklift, this Oshkosh. We're gonna teach you guys how to do a proper PMI, check all the hydraulics and everything, so it should be fun. Alright, so the first thing you actually do, you actually come over here, you actually check inside. Inside you check to make sure fire extinguisher is there. We don't have one, unfortunately, so it would be a complete failure. The other thing is you would check your gauge before checking anything else. You check your tires right here, make sure the tread's good, make sure everything's good. Make sure proper tire pressure. You also go ahead, check your lines. This is before you even start the vehicle. Just check your check all your hydraulic lines here, here. So you'd be in order. Well, nope, because we got a leak. So that means that's no bueno. So we'd have to fix it before we could operate it. So I'd have to tell them that. Oops, sorry. Go ahead, check your forks right here. Make sure they're not chipped, cracked, or anything like that. Check this beam right here. Make sure it needs grease. If not, it's not. Again, checking all your hydraulic lines, everything whatsoever, tire pressure. Then you come over here and you check your hydraulic fluid. If it's down here by add, you need to add. This is full. You come over here. Then you would open up this engine right here. You check your actual engine. Lines, fittings, everything like that. Make sure it's good. Go ahead and you check your engine oil. Ooh, that needs fuel. Some fluid, I mean. Sorry. Check your engine coolant. It's basically now the same way how you would check your own vehicle. Besides, now you actually have a huge hydraulic thing in there. So you go over, check your coolant, check any lines, fittings, your air filter, stuff like that. You come across, do all this. Check anything else. You got your generator, you got your starter, you got your quick start. That's your ether right there. Alright guys, so now since I've checked all that, now we're going to actually check to make sure everything works. So now what I would actually do is, check my handbrake, make sure, it's tight when I pull it up. It's engaging. Unfortunately, I can't start this vehicle up, but another way how to check your handbrake is to actually start the vehicle on, put it into first and reverse, first and reversed. And what you basically do is you let off the brake, but not hitting the accelerator, and you would hit the brake. And if the vehicle actually held, it didn't go anywhere without you putting your pressure on the accelerator, the handbrake works. The other thing I would do is I check the gear selector here, make sure this works. I would definitely check this auto fork right here. And basically what this does is that when you flip it on, it will actually keep the forks level. So even when I'm raising up, it will keep the forks level at all times and going down the same way. That's what I do. Here's your windshield washer. Make sure you got your fluid. Make sure your wipers work. Just stepping up into this cab. Here's all your gauges. You got your engine water temperature, your engine oil pressure. You got your trans oil. Here's how much hours it's running. Unlike a vehicle, this doesn't go very far, so you do more by hours than by miles. So I check that. Here's your voltmeter. So now I'm going to run it on. I'd also check my fans, make sure they run. That's good. Alright, before even cranking it, there's a little switch right here. I got my finger on. That's actually an electrical pump. It turns it on. I check to make sure all my gauges work. So my gauges all work. Check the lights. So if I'm coming around here, checking lights here. You can also turn on the top lights, which I'll show lately. You come across here, make sure all your lights work. They're running. There you go, boom. So all my lights are on, and I go in. I'd even test my turn signals. You know, boom. And boom. I do the same for the other side. Alright. So now that I know my lights work, everything works, now I'm ready to actually start the vehicle. Fortunately, like I said, I can't start the vehicle. So, I'm going to tell you how these levers work and how they work. So this one actually controls the boom right here that you see. You know, so if I went down, it would actually go up. If I lowered it, it would actually lower the boom. This one, if I went right to left, this would actually extend the boom. You know, so it would actually bring the boom out and then in as well. This one, I can actually tilt that. The front part of this, I can actually tilt it to make it go out. So it would go out like this, and it would swing in, and then the other way, if I did this way, it would actually bring the forks, and that's where I get my tilts from the forks. Like I said, also, when I flip the auto fork leveling on, this motion does not work. I cannot tilt the forks by myself until I disengage them. This lever right here, actually, if I went forward or I went back, it would actually tilt the cab this way. So I could actually, you know, so like if there's a pallet that's off or anything that's leaning over or something like that and I need to grab it, instead of me trying to finagle around it, I could just tilt the cab and the forks would tilt and then I could grab them. And then I come back, here's your engine primer, here's your heater fan, your heater temp, and then also this button right here, if I push in on it and then I go left or right, I can actually control which fork goes out. So I can bring the forks together, I can bring one out, I can bring one out, or I can bring both out. So that's really how it is. And even when I was, you know, and if I could start this, that's how I would also check to make sure every function works, all the hydraulic lines work, everything like that. So I hope this has been instructful. There's a Peyton.
Hi.
So